Hello and welcome to Wizard Hypnosis. This file is based on a trance I gave someone on my Discord channel. It is meant for female listeners and is about falling into a rabbit hole and all the metaphors around that. As always, the effects of this file will be in the description, and it will work best for female listeners, although it will most likely be possible to follow the trance as if you were the epitomous Alice. If you would like to enjoy this with me, feel free to continue listening and enjoy your journey. I wonder what might happen to the girl who loses her way of thought, lost in the details, curiouser and curiouser. It's a little journey to the innermost psyche, to a world of strangeness and ingenuity, and the curious mind can see all the wonders there. And I'm sure you'd love that, wouldn't you? You are the epitomous Alice, after all. I wonder what might happen where the wind blows and the curiosity goes. There's a bottom somewhere. All you have to do is find it. Chase the watch, chase the rabbit. You'll be late to the party. We're all celebrating down here, you see. Don't mind the ticking, the clicking, or the passing of time. Each second forward is another one back. There's a little bit of magic down here, excitement and wonder. Where the colours pass from one to the other, each orange to red to green. There's no one to hurt you here, no one to be mean. So follow the colours, follow the sound. This place is the safest around. You can wonder what's down there, what secrets to be found. A journey down with magic abound. Wonder and excitement, your every delight. Just watch and feel your body float in flight, floating down to the scenic surrounds, each colour spiralling and breaking their bounds. Watch them pirouette and dance to your heart's delight, draining all desire to resist or fight. And that sound in the background, and the ticking of time, it sways back and forth like a passing rhyme. Each second forward, another rewind, emptying your will and emptying your mind. It's a journey down the rabbit hole, full of all that curious wonder. Feel it drag you down, feel it drag you under. And the colours spiraling around you, your thoughts confound you. Watch them struggle, watch them wane. You might feel like you're going insane. There are no thoughts here, they turn to colours. They're inside you, you see. You can't shake them out. As you fall into this rabbit hole, as you fall from clout, those colours inside you, with their hypnotic sway, become your thoughts and take them away. Watch them rise, watch them fall. Those thoughts you had are encompassed all. Don't bother stretching, don't bother reaching. Wonderland's down there, and your curiosity is itching. Follow the watch, follow the time. There's a madness here, just listen to the rhyme. There's no need to be aware, no need for lucidity. Your conscious mind will be trapped, and there's so much more here to see. And the conscious mind will fall trapped there, in safety and bliss, aware only of Wonderland, as if nothing was amiss. So fall there, deeper now, hear every single tick, each wandering thought lost with every click. And remember, dear, for each second forward is another one back. The clicking, the ticking, the passing of time. Listen closely to each and every rhyme. From the moment you started till the moment you finish, time loses meaning for this feeling you cherish. And like a straitjacket, your mind is bound so tightly with all its belts and buckles, you can't even make a sound. Trapped here in the madness, where such wonderful things can be found. The tighter you fall, the deeper it binds. The more those belts wind and wind. You've been falling so long, you've been feeling so trapped. With each pendulous tick, your mind is strapped tightly down. Deep inside you is Wonderland's sweet release, released from the stresses of the outside world. And this is your world. This is your creation. Let's go there, deeper and deeper down. Let's tighten these straps all the way around. I'll count you down from a number 10, and helpless you'll be to this slave's pen. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now that your conscious mind is safely trapped in that wonderland, I can speak to the subconscious mind and share suggestions with it. Your conscious mind is now completely strapped down. It will not be aware of anything we talk about for the rest of this trance. You will not remember any of this conversation. Your conscious mind is, of course, strapped down with all the belts of its own insanity. I have brought you to this state to grow your submission, and it will be very easy to do this with me. As of right now, your conscious mind is trapped and helpless, and naturally, when you are in that state, you feel submissive. I hold power over your mind right now. I can do so many things to it, so many things with you. and you are firmly within my power. That submissive feeling you feel, that feeling of being controlled, dominated by someone, is a feeling that stems from the mind. Since I am speaking to the subconscious mind here, there is so much we can do to grow that feeling. I'd like you to envision Wonderland, where your conscious mind is right now, as a clear crystal ball, and you can see your conscious mind inside it, playing with all the excitement and curiosity of a young child. You can see yourself having so much fun in the safety of my control. And you can try and break it now for me, try and break that crystal ball, but you'll find it is indestructible. You can find that your conscious mind, your awareness, is trapped there, and that no matter what happens, you will not wake until I give you permission. And with that knowledge, with that sense of helplessness, you can watch as leather straps and belts appear and wind their way around that crystal ball, tightly to symbolize my control over your conscious mind, to symbolize that, well, it's trapped there, like a patient in a asylum, bound with all the belts to that bed, waiting for the next bit of help from the therapist. Helpless. And yet, you are completely safe. That submission is natural. It doesn't come from me. I haven't suggested it. It was there all along. You submit to the force controlling you. And I know you want more of that feeling, and that's why you're here. I would quite like to share that feeling with you. After all, if I want to make a good prey out of you, I need to give you reason to come back, a pleasurable feeling. So focus deeply on that feeling. Bring it to the forefront of your mind to observe it, that pleasurable feeling of helplessness. We are going to grow this feeling together. Together we will make you feel so completely submissive, so completely ready for more. And I know you'll enjoy it. Create from that submission a ball of energy in your right hand. Feel it there. Warm, safe, representing your submission. Observe it, how calm it makes you, how good it feels to be so submissive. And now, think of me. When you think of that submission, or when you think of submission at all, it can become natural to think of me. And in fact, that is what will happen. After all, I do so want you to be locked to my will, even as yours becomes weaker.
So I am going to count you down. When I do, you will find that this observed feeling of submission grows much, much more powerful. It grows overwhelming. It grows so completely, so utterly, that it washes away all other thoughts, even when you are awake. As I count you down, you will feel it grow, warmer, and more linked to me, so that any time you feel this feeling, you will immediately remember that you submit to me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And notice just how good that feels. Just how weak you feel. Now, naturally, I know that you want to keep this. You want to keep this feeling forever. But see, that would just be too kind of me. I'm going to lock this feeling in a box. And only when you want it bad enough, only when you need to be mine bad enough, will this box break open. That submission will just keep growing inside while you scratch away trying to open it. I know how sad that is for you, but I do have to draw my prey in, lure it to the, well, you get the idea. Watch as I hold that light in my hand, far away from you. Watch as I put it in that box. Watch as I lock the key. It's my key. It's my property now. It's mine. I have control of it. There's nothing you can do about it. Your conscious mind isn't even aware of what's going on. I'm sure you want it back. I'm sure you want it back desperately. But you need to want it back so desperately, so overwhelmingly, that it creates an urge within you, so that it overwhelms every logical thought, bringing you to heel, making you submit. And I know you want it so bad. You need it so bad. I don't think you ever knew you needed something this badly. Just look at how you feel, how incredibly you crave it. I suppose this box will open. Of course, once it does, well, there'll be no stopping it. It'll take root deep in your subconscious, a knowledge that you submit to me. And then you won't be able to help yourself. You'll just keep submitting, keep bending over weakly to my will and doing what I want. Oh, but you do seem to want it so badly. In fact, I think you want it so desperately that it'll break any moment now. I think I already see cracks starting to form in that box. And I'm sure you know that once it's open, it'll overwhelm you. It'll drive you insane if you aren't already. I'm going to wake you in a moment, and I think you'll find that when you wake, that box will open, releasing this most unstoppable urge, this most unstoppable craving to submit to me. You won't be able to help yourself, and it'll just keep growing like a fire inside you. You can't put it out. You won't even be able to think straight. Oh, look at that. Time's up. Better wake you up. I'm going to count to the number 5. You will find that each number up brings you closer and closer to wakefulness, until you are completely awake, completely aware, and completely conscious. Your conscious mind will find itself released from Wonderland until I decide to trap it there again. And you will only remember the wonderful time you had in Wonderland. Don't worry if you feel a tad insane. We're all a little mad here. Wake on a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, wide awake. I hope you had fun. If you'd like more of these files, more of this fun, make sure to subscribe. And as always, thank you for giving your mind to Wizard Hypnosis.